Alright, I'm going to show you how I make cold brew coffee with the country line mason jar cold brewer. Comes with this is the 32 ounce version. I use the 64 ounce version. Let me get that out. It's my 64 ouncer, but as you see, I got some coffee in there already, so I don't feel like dumping that out. And I have my trusty 32 ounce version, works just fine. Comes with the metal filter. I really like it, reusable, fairly easy to clean. Also comes with this rubber gasket, which is real important when you go to seal it. Keeps it the seal tight in there. So basically, I'm going to fill this up to usually about like a half, 3/4 of an inch to the top with coffee. And I also love this coffee gator canister for keeping your grounds airtight. I got 2 little kids, so can't be grinding beans constantly. They'll yell at me. Tell daddy's being too loud. So I'm just gonna scoop that out. I'm not measuring it because it comes out to be the ratio that I want. I know if I bring it up to about there. And at this point, I'm going to get a little knife, and I'm gonna do real slow drip of coffee. And I like to do it through the beans, and I'll just use the knife to kind of chop through to make sure like all the beans are getting wet. Make sure it's cold. Probably doesn't really matter, but. And then I'll do like a super slow, not like a trickle, but probably about that, the maximum. And as it goes through, it'll kind of just chop through the beans. Not that often, but it takes a while with the 64 ouncer. At least a couple of minutes, but you know, it makes coffee for the next 4 days, so can't complain with that. At least for me, because I use about 10 ounces of coffee every day. A cold brew, and I'll cut it with typically almond milk, and I just cut it to you probably use about 10 ounces of cold brew and 6-7 ounces of almond milk, depending on like the cup I put it in. Much more than that, and I start losing coffee flavor, and I like that coffee flavor more than anything. So as you get close to the end, you may have to turn the water down a little bit because those grinds start to rise up. I think that's good. I hope you can see this. Filled it to probably a little bit over where I should have, but it's fine. It's right there. Coffee grinds are there, but they'll sink. And then just top on. And I like to brew cold brew for 24 hours. Anything after 18 is probably good, but I found I think it get a little bit stronger if you wait the full 24. Plus the math is easier. And I like to cold brew it outside of the fridge. I think it also gives it a little bit more of a concentrate at the end. So 24 hours, pull this out, and for me, this is 32 ounces. You know, it's a 32 ounce mason jar, but it'll, after, you pull out the beans and stuff, I think I'll get about 24 ounces of actual usable coffee. For the 64 ouncer, I'll get about 48 ounces, I believe, of about usable cold brew, but it's concentrate, so you can cut it to your little heart's desire. All right, thanks. Enjoy.